Guys, we're gonna go ahead and do some independent reading since we didn't get that done last week, with the assignment that we did. So what we're going to do today is we're going to read Plugged In, um, okay, Technology Dream Jobs. Alright, so the smart words: entrepreneur, someone who starts and runs a business. The entrepreneur started a business to make game apps for phones. Industry, a group of businesses that makes a particular thing or provides a particular service. She works in the music industry. Launch, verb, to start something, to put it into action. We will launch our new website next week. Network, noun, a group of people who are connected to one another because they share something in common. The company set up a network so that the workers could communicate with each other. And then technology, noun, machines, equipment, and ways of doing things that are based on modern knowledge about science and computers. The advances in technology have made video game pictures look real. Are you plugged in? Is your phone always at hand? Do you want a tablet? Do you love to play video games? If so, you might want a job in technology. In this book, you will meet 6 people. Some make video games, others make apps and websites. All 6 are plugged in, and they get paid to do it. They have jobs in the technology industry. Finding her voice.
Prerna made a music app. I am so plugged in.
Meet Prerna Gupta. Prerna went to college. She got a job in business, but Prerna was bored. So I quit. I decided to become an entrepreneur, she says. Prerna started her own business. It was a social network. It helped people connect with each other. The social network was a hit. 2 million people signed up. Still, Prerna wanted to do more. She loves music, so she made a music app. It is called La-Di-Da. Sing into your phone. Her app adds background music. Rock on, Prerna. She's crafty.
Kathy is an artist. She works in the craft and technology industries.
As a young girl, Kathy Cano Morello loved art. In art class, her grades were average. No one thought she could become an artist. I wanted to prove them wrong, she said. Kathy practiced a lot. She enjoyed making crafts. She painted sneakers. She added beads and glitter to picture frames. She used many colors and symbols. She reflected her Mexican heritage. Many people showed interest in Kathy's work. They wanted to see more. Kathy had an idea. She would post pictures of her work on a website. She would also list tips. The tips would tell people how to make her crafts. The site was called craftychica.com. It was a hit. Many people went to the site for ideas. Magazines and TV shows did stories about it. People loved her work. Kathy was thrilled. She was not just a craft artist. Thanks to technology, she was a famous one. I proved something. If you work hard enough, anything can happen to you. Game King.
Shigeru made games like these in the 1980s.
Some kids play video games all day. Shigeru Miyamoto did not. Shigeru grew up in Japan. He did not have a TV. He played outside. He took trips into forests. He took trips into caves. Shigeru grew up. He started making video games. Some games had forests. Some games had caves. They looked like the places where Shigeru played. His first games were arcade games. Kids went to the mall. They played his games on big machines. That was in the 1980s. Shigeru still works in the industry. His games are bestsellers. Do you know the Mario games? Have you played Donkey Kong? Do you know Legend of Zelda? Shigeru made those games. Cameraman.
Michael Seibel's business makes video apps for smartphones.
Michael Seibel is an entrepreneur. He launches businesses. He helps people share their lives. Michael's first business was a live TV website. Here's how it worked. People visited the site. They picked a channel. Then they watched live videos. They could, add videos too. Michael loved working on this site, but he wanted to help people share videos in other ways. So he built an app. The app is for phones. It helps people make videos. How? First, people use the app to record a video. Then they edit it. People can use... I don't know what that was, but I'm worried. People can use the app to add colors to the video too. And that's not all. The app lets people share videos after they are done. Many people have made video apps, but Michael's app is a big hit. Food Spotter. Meet Alexia Andrzejewski. She lives in California. Alexa loves to travel. She loves to eat too. Alexa took a trip to Japan and Korea. She learned about different foods and she ate a lot too. After her trip, Alexa wanted to share the information she learned. But how? At first, Alexa planned to write a book. Then she noticed something. At first, Alexa planned to write a book. Then she noticed something. I saw people... I'm sorry. Alexa, turn off. My Alexa is not beautiful. I realized it was a trend, she says. This gave another idea. She would launch a website instead. The site would let people share information about food. They could post photos too. Launched Food Spotting. It is a website. It is also an app. You can use Food Spotting on your laptop. Use it on your phone. Load it on your tablet too. Anyone can add food news. Are you eating something great? Take a picture. Tell about it. Maybe you are hungry. You want salad? Where should you go? Ask Food Spotting. Find good salad in your town. The icon of icons. Turn on your laptop. Slip out your iPhone, your smartphone. Check out the screen. Look at all the icons. How do they work? You tap an icon, then something happens. Maybe a web page opens, maybe an app opens. Icons help you use technology. They also look cool. Someone has to design them. That is Louis Mantia's job. Louis is an icon designer. Some of his icons are famous. They are important too. It is the very first experience for the user, Louis says. How did Louis get his start? He wanted to work for Apple. Louis was only 21. He did not have much experience, yet he got the job. Louis was very good at his job. He made an icon for iTunes. It was famous. Louis made other icons too. In 2011, Louis left Apple. He started his own business. His business makes icons for other companies.
These are icons.
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the quiz so you guys can take it. So again, let me just reiterate this. These questions, there's 17 questions, but only 10 of them you're going to be asked, and they're not in order. So you can like download this and then circle the answers, and then what you can do is when you go take the test, you can go find the question. So if this is number 1, you circled whatever, okay, then that's the answer to number 1. They're not in order, okay? So you have a friend who likes to try new recipes. They want to turn their interest into a business. What might you tell them to try? Okay, so start a new website, download an app, look for icons, play a video game. Okay, they want to turn their interest into a business. Okay, so we're looking at a friend who likes to try new recipes. So, play a video game would probably not be it, right? Or look for icons, nope, not yet, because we have to have the business first. So we have download an app or start a website. I think we need to start a website first, and then we could download an app, right? So then we can make an app. So I would start a website. So that's the answer to that question. People say that you are plugged in. How would they describe you? You love technology. You never change your phone. You do not like to use wireless internet. You have a lot of cords. Let's go look back. Okay. I am so plugged in. So, you might want a job in technology. So it's talking about technology. You always have your phone at hand. You have a tablet and things like that. Okay, so you love technology. That would be the answer to that question about being plugged in. Okay, so A is the answer to that one. Again, these are not on the test. It might be in different order. Shigeru Miyamoto makes video games. Some look like older video games, places where he used to play, famous paintings, his favorite television show. Let's go with him. Game King. Right here, so he started making video games. Some games had forests, some games had caves. They look like the places where Shigeru played. Okay. So then the answer to this one is places where he used to play. How are the stories about the successes of Kathy and A similar? They launched websites based on their interests. They thought people were too plugged in. They did not know much about technology. They wanted to improve their phones. So we're looking at Kathy and A. I'm not saying that again. It's ridiculous. So here's A. Okay. She wanted to share the information, but how? First, A planned to write a book. Then she noticed something. I saw people taking pictures of food. Realized it was a trend. So that's what we're talking about that. Okay. So Kathy had an idea. She would post pictures of her work on a website. The answers here. They launched websites based on their interest. They thought people were too plugged in. Is that what it talks about in there? They did not know much about technology. They wanted to improve their phones. So they both launched websites, so that would be the answer to this one. They'd launched websites based on their interests. Michael Seibel starts businesses. He is an editor, an icon, a network, an entrepreneur. So let's go look at the smart words. Talking about network, a group of people are connected to one another because they share something in common. That doesn't talk about him, right? Entrepreneur, someone who starts and runs businesses, right? So Michael starts businesses, so he is an entrepreneur. How are Michael's app and A's app similar? They help people share information. They do not cost anything. They are based on music. They are simple video games. Well, I already can tell you that A's is about food, so it wouldn't be video games. Well, let's look at Michael's. Okay. Up to channel, they watch live videos. Loved working on his site, but he wanted to help people share his videos. So he built an app. The app is for phones. Okay. And then Food Spotter. That's good. She would launch a website instead. Okay, so website, also an app. You can use Food Spotter on your laptop, use it on your phone, or it to your tablet too. So it uses pictures. They help people share information. They do not cost anything. They are based on music. Wouldn't be based on music, so they didn't talk about music, right? So they help people share information, right? So both of them do that. So that would be the answer to that one. Kathy, Kendall, and Murillo had to overcome obstacles to achieve their goal. Choose the quote from the text that supports this. No one thought she could become an artist. She would post pictures of her work on her website. Many people showed interest in Kathy's work. She enjoyed making crafts. So we're talking about overcoming an obstacle. So something that would support, but people didn't think that. So right, no one thought she could become an artist. So that's the answer to that one. A is the answer to that one. No one thought she could become an artist. Nina created a social network. What does the social network do? Let's look at the definition of network. Group of people are connected to one another because they share something in common. Connects people, it charges gadgets, it stores people music, it tracks where people go. So that definition didn't talk about where it's tracking where people go, right? Or storing people's music, so charging gadgets. So the answer to this one would be it connects people. A liked to travel. She wanted to share pictures of mountains and rivers, arts in other countries, people she had met, food she had eaten. Right? So she was the food spotter, so the food she'd eaten. That was the answer to that one. Shigeru Miyamoto made some of the most famous video games. Why might you be surprised by his career? He works in the 1980s. He is from Japan. He made arcade games. He grew up without TV. Let's go look to make sure that he grew up without TV, because that would be surprising if he made video games, right? Yeah, right here. He did not have TV. So that would be the answer. D, he grew up without TV. That would be the answer to that question. Michael Seibel made a video app. Why did he want his app? What did he want his app to help people do? See crafts, share videos, save money, meet people. Okay, so I think he is the one with the camera. Yep, Michael Seibel. My TV website. Michael loved working on his site, but he wanted to help people share videos in other ways. Okay. So, share videos would be the answer to that one. Why did Louis say that icons are important? They cost a lot of money to make. I didn't say that right. They take up space on your phone. They are difficult to change. They are the first things users see. So that would be the answer to that one. They are the first thing users see. Which of the following statements best summarizes the theme from this book? People who work with technology often have more free time. Businesses that have apps are better than those with websites. There are many exciting job possibilities in the world of technology. It takes a big group of people to launch a website. So the answer would be C here because that's the only one that makes sense. So they didn't talk about a big group of people and any of the things, or they didn't talk about they didn't talk about more free time. They didn't say that apps are better than websites, so this one would be the only one that makes sense here, so C is the answer. Which statement best sums up Kathy's success with her site, craftychica.com? Crafts are easier to make on a computer than by hand. Starting a business on the internet takes a lot of time and money. You can accomplish big things if you believe in yourself and work hard. Websites can help people stay more organized. So let's go look at Crafty Chica. It was a hit. Many people went to the site for ideas. Magazines and TV shows did stories about it. People loved her. So we can talk about crafts being easier to make on a computer than by hand. Starting a business on the internet takes a lot of time and effort, and money. You can accomplish big things if you believe in yourself and work hard. Websites can help people stay more organized. So out of all of that talking would be C, you can accomplish big things if you believe in yourself and work hard. Brianna Gupta decided to become an entrepreneur. Which quote from the book helps explain what this means? Brianna went to college, Brianna was bored, Brianna loved music, Brianna started her own business. So entrepreneurs start their own businesses, so that would be the answer to that one. So D. Brianna Mattia was good at his job as an icon designer. How would you support this claim? He got a job without much experience, right? He wanted to work for Apple. He had made icons that were famous. He started his own business. Sure. A, so he's good at his job icon. He's an icon designer. Okay? How would you so was good at his job? So he has made icons that are famous, so that would mean that he would be good at his job. So that's the answer. So C is the answer to that one. How did using technology help Kathy's career as an artist? More people could see her work. Her friends could buy her artwork. She could make crafts eat faster. People sent her more supplies. So no, because she was trying to get more people to see it, so that would be more people could see her work. That's the answer to that. Okay. So that is that test. You guys can totally do that quiz and finish it, read that book, or read a different one, but that's the one I'm doing today. So make sure that you look through the book and look through the answers and then take the test. Okay, have a good day.